First Minister, looking ahead from this point on, I think all the committee members that visited the yard on Monday were impressed with the current management and the dedication of the workforce to complete the work. And we were told they were a wee bit apprehensive about our visit too. Now, given the level of attention that the project is attracting, can you give the committee and the public an assurance that sufficient technical oversight and management is in place now to see the project through, and that the workforce's expertise is part of that process taking us to completion?
Before I answer that question, can I say something actually that I think is really important? In fact, I know Kevin Hobbs said this to the committee. There's no issue here about the quality of the work being done by the workforce in that yard. You know, there are many organisations and people that have to bear, including the Scottish Government, obviously, and we're ultimately accountable in a public sector contract, but there's lots of different organisations that bear responsibility and have lessons to learn here. I'd exempt the workforce at Ferguson's from that. They have all along tried to build these ships with the quality and the expertise and the dedication. What has gone wrong is the overall management of that. And as I say, different people have to bear different shares of the responsibility for that. So I would put on record my thanks to the workforce, because this has been a really difficult time for them, with lots of aspersions cast on the quality of their work along the way. I think you're right to have a degree of confidence in the current management and the chief executive. They have inherited the situation with the vessels. There are significant challenges, have been significant challenges, and there remain challenges around the completion of these vessels. But I certainly believe that the chief executive and his team have a grip of this. You can see that reflected in the reports, regular reports that are being given to the relevant committee here, and the way in which issues are being identified and raised. Obviously, I referred to this earlier on. One of the recent reports has made updated assessments on the costs of completing both vessels and has given updates around the delivery dates, and government is currently scrutinising that before we reach a decision. And last week, obviously, they have given an update around the issue with the LNG sensors, and we've asked for all options to resolve that as quickly as possible to be considered. So I think the current management is doing a very good job. I think they have a grip of this. Does that mean we're definitely not going to encounter further challenges between now and the completion of these vessels? I don't think I would be sensible to sit here and say that categorically, but I do believe that the current team are working in the way that would be expected to get these vessels to completion.